everybody. You're listening to the Wife Wednesday podcast. It's Wednesday and I'm one of your wives, Sina.
And I'm Nicole.
Wife Wednesday podcast is a podcast that we created as a hobby and it has now become an exciting journey for self-discovery. ... But really, we're just two women who talk about anything and everything. So come hang out with us. Okay, so this week's episode theme, and I know we did it last year, but there's so many places in the world. Let's talk about Christmas around the world.
Yes, and I just want to preface, Alex, we still haven't forgot it's December, but we will be pronouncing things wrong. So we both picked different countries.
We both picked two countries.
Yeah.
Are we going to go every other?
Yeah, I think that's best. Gives us a break from talking.
Yes.
Yeah. So do you want to go first? Do you want me to go first?
Traditionally,
I
go first.
I know. I listened to an episode where you went first.
Ew.
I know. Not that I'm...
So you agree.
So you agree. But I was like, this is weird. It was actually this episode last year. You went before me and talked about the Myriad or the horse
Mary
skull.
Lloyd.
Mary Lloyd. Yeah.
Look, I remember.
I know.
So I just want to preface this part with, we are totally ready to talk about Christmas.
Yeah,
because
we
we both have our Starbucks drinks.
Yeah.
What's your holiday Starbucks drink?
Mine is a chestnut praline latte. I'll drink it until it's out of season, basically.
And I tried a new one today, and it is a sugar cookie almond latte, and it slapped. Surprisingly,
Yeah.
It was really
good.
So
Okay,
why don't you give us our first Christmas?
my first country that I want to talk about is Greece. And I got all my information from theculturetrip.com. Okay. So for one, theirs lasts for 14 days. It starts on Christmas Eve and it ends on Epiphany or the Great Blessing of Water.
That's
which
the
is
6th.
Yes. I was just going to say that. It's January 6th.
I'm Catholic. Or I was raised Catholic.
I know, but I had no idea about that.
That's why people say like the actual like 12 days of Christmas and everything like that is
After Christmas.
because it's leading up to Epiphany.
Good to know. But in 1833, when the Bavarian Prince Otto who was at the time ruling the country from 1832 to 1862, decorated the first Christmas tree. So all of their stuff kind of started in 1833. But the Christmas tree was seen as like an upper class thing, like in the households, and the custom only became popular after the World War II. Until then, it was much more common for Greek households to decorate small boats, which they still do. Like they string up lights and everything.
And they put it on boat.
Yes.
That is so cool.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, and then every year they have Christ bread or Christosomo. Christosomo. I don't know.
Let me go back up and read it.
It's a round loaf of bread that every one of these breads have a cross made of dough in the center, as well as almonds and nuts sprinkled on top to symbolize prosperity.
If you got a nut allergy,
this ain't for you. Its symbolic meaning is to bring a productive year to the household. And it's eaten on Christmas Eve night, not like Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost, it makes me think of like Mardi Gras, how they put the
That's
kings
what I was,
in the cake.
The king bread. Yeah, I was thinking of that too. It's common to make, for food wise, to make cabbage leaf rolls filled with pork accompanied by celery or spinach. Pork is a big meat for Christmas in Greece.
That's okay.
It is.
They've got lamb. That's okay. I make lamb.
I make lamb. But like most traditions, the custom of eating pork during Christmas not only has symbolic meaning, but it is also strongly related to the household's economy. Sorry about that. Preserving the rest of the pig, though, for a year, like they actually like slaughter like the pig at Christmas, and they save everything else that they can for the rest of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. But after the slaughter, families follow a ritual by painting a pig's blood cross on children's heads to protect them from headaches. I know.
That's so metal.
I know. All I think of is like Carrie kind of vibe. But obviously not to that length. But I thought of it. I don't... yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about a pig's blood cross.
Yeah, same. Same. Sorry, I lost my place. Oh, more things that I can't pronounce. But I looked them up how to pronounce them, and it's pretty straightforward. It's melomacarona, which are honey cookies. They're the snowballs we eat.
Corona.
My Sharona. It's the snowballs we eat.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But also, Karabids is what I'm going to call it. Those are sugar-coated butter cookies. They're the most popular traditional cookie or Christmas desserts there. They're basically made with oil, honey, oranges, and nuts. I mainly have only eaten them with nuts. I've never tried it with like orange flavor to them.
Would
also try. Yeah. But, okay, so caroling is a thing for us United States people. But they're at their caroling, when they go door to door, it starts at the birth and like goes through this like story of caroling. It's just not caroling songs. And at the end, kids request gifts or money or cookies.
Okay.
Yeah. Like the gifts are either money or cookies. Like that's what they request at the end. And people just do that, which is cool. Let's do that. I'll go caroling for cookies.
Also say.
We start a new organization, Caroling for Cookies.
That's the CFC.
Yeah. And then the Blessing of Water is a feast day celebrating the baptism of Jesus at the Jordan River by St. John the Baptist. Priests throw a cross into the sea, river, or lake, and a group of men jump into the water to recover it, which in turn blesses the whole body of water. Does that make sense? Like they're stirring up the water so it disperses throughout, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then the winner who finds the cross or retrieves it has good luck for the next year.
It's very Greek.
It's very Greek. Very. But yeah, that's Greece in a nutshell at Christmas time.
So, I guess while we're in that portion of the world,
yeah,
I chose Italy.
Mm-hmm.
I've always loved Italy.
Same.
All of my information is from whychristmas.com and then Google.
Yes.
So,
did you use the link that
Yeah, of course I did.
Oh, I did not.
I definitely did.
I didn't because you were like, public domain. That's why I didn't. I was just using that to pick a place.
No. I was saying with the whole thing, we couldn't just read what they
wrote. Yes, I sent that because I was like,
we can cite it.
We can find... I was like, this is a great place to pick out countries because then it gives us a little bit of information that we can find out whatever else.
Yeah, I just I took what I could find there and then I Googled it to make sure it kind of matched up.
Yeah.
And then, I just sort of made notes.
Got you.
So in Italy, a really big thing in Italy are nativity scenes.
Yeah.
They are incredibly huge. They have like a village that there's like people that stand out there, especially during Christmas time. And like, they're like carving nativities and like you can buy them there. Like that is their thing.
Uh-huh.
Supposedly it started because of St. Francis of Assisi, which is my name saint.
Mm-hmm.
He is credited to bringing the nativity scenes to Italy as a cultural image because in his lifetime, he actually went to Bethlehem and went to a site where he actually believed where the birth of Christ happened.
Yes.
And he brought that image back.
Yes.
You know, like, and that's why they started dispersing it. The city of Naples is in particular really famous for the nativities. The first nativity scene in Naples is thought to go back to 1025, which predates St. Francis in 1226, who went to Bethlehem. So they believe the first nativity scene in Naples goes back to 1025. And it would have been in the church of St. Maria del Presepe, which means St. Mary of the Nativity. Probably said it wrong.
It's okay.
Alex.
Will forever remember.
We can make that into a t-shirt and we'll give you a little portion of the profits.
Of it. Yeah. The quote on the shirt, we will mispronounce things, ... Alex.
Nativity scenes are traditionally put out December 8th, but
for a reason?
For the festive period.
Okay.
You don't put out the nativity scenes, and you also do not put the figure of Christ the child in the manger
until Christmas
Eve.
Sorry.
And my family does this too.
Yeah.
And I'm going to talk about that.
I watched a movie where it was in here, but like every day they set up a nativity scene, but every day they would move the wise men closer. Like it would be the three of them, and they would move this camel forward, and then this camel the next day, and then this one the next day to get to the manger. Like it was a little like activity. Just a cool thing.
That's kind of cute.
Yeah.
So with my family, we have a bunch of nativities.
Yeah.
We had one in particular, and I think it's a Hummel, which is a figurine type.
Yes.
And I actually got my grandmother's Hummels for my nativity. We need to figure out where I'm going to put that. But my family, before we would go to midnight mass, would put the baby Jesus in the nativity scene in like the icon corner or wherever we set it up at. And as we did that, like we would all choose who got to carry baby Jesus. And as we put baby Jesus in the manger, we would sing Away in a Manger together as a family. And so like that apparently is a very Catholic thing.
Yeah. My baby Jesus does not separate from the manger in my
We've got the
nativity scene.
Baby Jesus, and then my dad has this like handmade manger with like hay in it. Yeah.
I like it.
I have two nativities now. The one I have downstairs is a Mexican one in a box that I really like.
Yeah.
So it's tradition that children go caroling dressed up as shepherds.
I love that.
So they'll also like play like little shepherd pan flutes or whatever.
Yeah.
And they do that because it was the shepherds that went and like told about the birth
stories.
Of Christ.
Yeah.
So I thought that was kind of cool.
That is cool. Makes sense also.
So again, with the whole Catholic thing, many Italians fast with no meat or dairy until after Christmas midnight mass. And my parents and family did that too. We did not eat meat. We just didn't eat meat.
I'm sorry.
Before like Christmas, like on Christmas Eve.
Yes.
After mass, if it's particularly cold outside, there is this, it's like a fruit cake, but you like have like fruit cake and hot chocolate.
Okay.
But it's not like the compressed nasty
it's
thing.
not
it's like this fluffy, like, I want to say nut and raisin filled bread. You know?
Okay.
It's more like it's not a roll though.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So Italians tend to eat fish for Christmas dinner.
Oh.
And it's
funny.
called the Feast of Seven Fishes, which I'm going to try it. Esta de set pesci? Pesque?
Oh, it makes sense because pesque
whatever
is